for measuring. Gaiety, festivity. Gaily, merrily. Gait, carriage of the body in going. Gallant, possessing a brave or chivalrous spirit. Galore, abundant. Galvanic, pertaining or relating to electricity produced by chemical action. Galvanism, current electricity, especially that arising from chemical action. Galvanize, to imbue with life or animation. Gamble, to risk money or other possession on an event, chance, or contingency. Gambol, playful leaping or frisking. Gamester, a gambler. Gamut, the whole range or sequence. Garnish, in cookery to surround with additions for embellishment. Garrison, the military force stationed in a fort, town, or other place for its defense. Garrote, to execute by strangling. Garrulous, given to constant trivial talking. Gaseous, light and unsubstantial. Gastric, of pertaining to or near the stomach. Gastritis, inflammation of the stomach. Gastronomy, the art of preparing and serving appetizing food. A uniformed and armed police officer. Genealogy, a list in the order of succession of ancestors and their descendants. Genealogist, a tracer of pedigrees. Generality, the principal portion. Generalize, to draw general inferences. Generally, ordinarily. Generate, to produce or cause to be. Generic, noting a genus or kind, opposed to specific. Generosity, a disposition to give liberally or to bestow favors heartily. Genesis, creation. Geniality, warmth and kindliness of disposition. Genital, of or pertaining to the animal reproductive organs. Genitive, indicating source, origin, possession, or the like. Genteel, well-bred or refined. Gentile, belonging to a people not Jewish. Geology, the department of natural science that treats of the constitution and structure of the earth. Germane, relevant. Germinate, to begin to develop into an embryo or higher form. Gestation, pregnancy. Gesticulate, to make gestures or motions as in speaking or in place of speech. Gesture, a movement or action of the hands or face, expressive of some idea or emotion. Ghastly, hideous. Jibe, to utter taunts or reproaches. Giddy, affected with a whirling or swimming sensation in the head. Gigantic, tremendous. Giver, one who gives in any sense. Glacial, icy or icily cold. Glacier, a field or stream of ice. Gladden, to make joyous. Glazier, one who cuts and fits panes of glass, as for windows. Glimmer, a faint, wavering, unsteady light. Glimpse, a momentary look. Globose, spherical. Globular, spherical. Glorious, of excellence and splendor. Glutinous, sticky. Gluttonous, given to excess in eating. Gnash, to grind or strike the teeth together, as from rage. Gordian knot, any difficulty the only issue out of which is by bold or unusual manners. Gourmand, a connoisseur in the delicacies of the table. Gosling, a young goose. Gossamer, flimsy. Gourd, a melon, pumpkin, squash, or some similar fruit having a hard rind. Graceless, ungracious. Gradation, a steep degree, rank, or relative position in an order or series. Gradient, moving or advancing by steps. Granary, a storehouse for grain after it is thrashed or husked. Grandeur, the quality of being grand or admirably great. Grandiloquent, speaking in or characterized by a pompous or bombastic style. Grandiose, having an imposing style or effect. Grantee, the person to whom property is transferred by deed. Grantor, the maker of a deed. Granular, composed of small grains or particles. Granulate, to form into grains or small particles. Granule, a small grain or particle. Grapple, to take hold of. Gratification, satisfaction. Gratify, to please as by satisfying a physical or mental desire or need. Gratuitous, voluntarily. Gratuity, that which is given without demand or claim, tip. Gravity, seriousness. Gregarious, not habitually solitary or living alone. Grenadier, a member of a regiment composed of men of great stature. Grief, sorrow. Grievance, that which oppresses, injures, or causes grief, and at the same time a sense of wrong. Grievous, creating affliction. Grimace, a distortion of the features occasioned by some feeling of pain, disgust, etc. Grindstone, a flat circular tone used for sharpening tools. Grisly, fear-inspiring. Grotesque, incongruously composed or ill-proportioned. Grotto, a small cavern. Ground, a pavement or floor or any supporting surface on which one may walk. Guess, surmise. Guile, duplicity. Guileless, frank. Guinea, an English monetary unit. Guise, the external appearance as produced by garb or costume. Gullible, credulous. Gumption, common sense. Gusto, keen enjoyment. Guy, stay rope. Guzzle, to swallow greedily or hastily, to gulp. Gynecocracy, female supremacy. Gynecology, the science that treats of the functions and diseases peculiar to women. Gyrate, to revolve. Gyroscope, an instrument for illustrating the laws of rotation. Habit